for longs, right? So if you take a look at your position trades here, it's very simple. You have a day trade, daily red moon, 4-hour cross, 2-hour cross, checklist, right? Checklist is always the same. 3-minute entries are always the same. So let's just take a look here at YG, and we can see here some things that we do here. So first, we start off with the daily, and I want to show you here this purple line here is actually the daily trend, right? So from this area here all the way across to this area here is basically the trend for the upside to everything that we're doing here, and how to see, just be in better trades. So this is the daily trend, right? Now within every trend, there is always the other trends that we use, the 4-hour and the 2-hour cross, which is our main goal of our trades. And then we throw in our volume in there, but that's the trade thing. Now you can see over here, even when the daily trend is not there, but we do catch things right here that are basically our 4 hours in here, our moons. You can see here that there are pumps that happen with the same formula, and they're still profitable. They still make money. They still go very well. And that's really what we focus on here. And I'm going to change that one right there because that's a little bit different. But so the system works all the way around, but you want to be trading with the most things in your favor, so that way it's higher percentages. So first we have a daily trend. Now the red box, like always, is going to be our 4-hour RSI. The yellow box is going to be our 2-hour RSI. And then this right here is the 2-hour trend, right? So basically in the areas where you have a 2-hour trend, right, meaning like this green box for the daily, a 2-hour trend in that area. When you have a 4-hour RSI headed up, the daily 2-hour trend is active, and you see the 2-hour crossover. That creates this pocket right here that allows a trade to happen. Now this yellow line here represents the green moon on the 4-hour. The blue represents the red moon on the 4-hour. So these are the moons for the 4, green and red. And this is the entries, right? So when those are entries, how to close out of a trade would be just getting a 4-hour red moon. Very simple, very easy, right? So here we have a trend, 4-hour RSI headed up, 2-hour RSI is heading up, 2-hour trends in full effect, the daily trends in full effect. We get a 4-hour green moon, and you can see we have a nice entry point right there. Now let me slide to the 4-hour so we can tighten up these candles a little bit so you can have a better view of what we're looking at. We're going to go to the front of this purple box, which is the daily, right? So let's break this down, move through very quickly, right? So here you go, 2-hour, 4-hour RSI, 2-hour RSI creates wins. There's still wins here, right? There's still wins here, but that is where there's a red moon on the 4-hour. So we don't want to really take too many trades. We don't want to actually take any trades in this section when you're doing position trades, because we're looking for longer, more productive trades. So we would wait for the 4-hour green moon to hit. And then if we have our daily trend with our 2-hour trend and our RSIs, right? So just go off this formula, right? 4-hour green moon, 4-hour RSI headed up, 2-hour RSI crossed over, right? So 4-hour cross, 2-hour cross, 4-hour green moon inside the daily pressure. Nice little trade here. Easy 7%er right there. So kind of like a simple trade that we execute there, right? So let's review that one more time. This is the 4-hour green moon. We have a 4-hour cross, a 2-hour cross heading up, and produces this section here, right? The benefit is when you do have the 2-hour trend in your favor as well, it produces a higher trade, right? So for instance, that's the key, right? So let's write these down. The trade is 4-hour green moon, okay? 4-hour RSI, 2-hour RSI headed up. When you have a 2-hour, right? So simplicity is 4-hour green moon, right? See the RSI headed up, 2-hour crossed over, headed up. That is your trade right there. Now, inside of the beginning of it is when the daily has a green trend. So this is for daily green trend trades, daily green trend trades. So the daily green trend, you enter trades based on a 4-hour green moon, 4-hour RSI crossed over headed up, and a 2-hour crossed over headed up, and you get these very nice trades, right? Now, for the bonus here is you want to make these trades when you also have the 2-hour trend in your favor, right? So that's the entry point. So what do we need here? Best way to look at it is this. When you have a 4-hour daily trend, you look for a 2-hour daily trend. When you have both those happening, you then look for the 4-hour green moon to enter a trade. Once you have the 4-hour green moon that's happening during a daily trend and a 2-hour trend green, you then move over to an entry. The entry is 4-hour RSI, 2-hour RSI headed up, and then go to your entry system. Green moon, 3-minute green moon, 3-minute green trend, right? Checklist, 1 hour, 15-minute, or 1 hour, 30-minute, 15-minute RSI is all in your favor, right? The same thing. Checklist always the same. Entry always the same. But how this works is here. Daily green trend. Look for 2-hour green trend. Inside of that area, you then find a 4-hour RSI headed up. You wait for the 2-hour to cross over, and then boom, there's your trade. Okay? As you can see over here, you have a red moon on the 4-hour. It doesn't peak as much money as we want. We keep going. Here we go. Green moon, 4-hour RSI. Right, so once again, the 2-hour green trend is active. The 4-hour green trend is active. Then we have a green moon, 4-hour RSI up, 2-hour RSI up, trade, boom. Red moon means sell. How do you sell these trades? You sell on the red moon, right? Sell on the red moon, or you sell when the 4-hour RSI crosses down below the 80 line. So when it crosses down below the 80, right, when you see it actually just crossing down like that, you probably want to get out of that trade. Now, that's the easiest way to look at that. The other way to get out of this trade is this. When the 4-hour crosses, you're closing. 4-hour red moon, you're closing. Or when the 2-hour RSI goes below the 80 line, then you can close. So how do I close this trade once again, VC? 4-hour red moon, 4-hour RSI crossing, or the 2-hour RSI crossing below the 80 line. Close your trade, okay? Boom, here we go again. What do we need to get a trade? We get a green moon, right? We see a 2-hour green trend. Boom. We look down. We're inside a daily green trend, right? So first, daily. These are daily green trend trades, right? What do we need? 2-hour green trend. We got it. Look for the 2-hour green moon. We got it. Those two things pop up. You get alerted. 2-hour green trend. Set an alert. 4-hour green or 4-hour green moon. Set an alert, right? I mean, honestly, the only thing you really need to do is look for set the alarm on the 2-hour green trend. When that triggers, look for the 2-hour green, the 4-hour green moon. 2-hour green trend. 4-hour green moon. Then you look for the 4-hour RSI with the 2-hour RSI headed up, and there you go. Follow your entry points, right? Checklist, 1, 30, 15-minute, your direction. Enter on 3-minute green moon, green trend. Once again, red moon, close, etc. All right, happens again. Green moon comes in. 4-hour RSI, 2-hour RSI, both headed up. 2-hour green trend. What do you got? You got money. There, let's do it again. Close on the red. Comes back. Guys, you get it by now? This is how you do it, guys. That is how you do and work over a daily trend using the 2-hour trend entry point on the 4-hour green moon using the RSI system, guys. Other than that, good luck. God bless, guys. Always stay focused. Use this to make your position trades. These trades, when I say position trades, these are 10x to 20x trades, right? So if you're just starting out, use 10x leverage until you get used to it. As you get better with your entries, move up to 20x leverage to increase your profits. All right, guys, have a great day. I'll say that again. If you're just starting, use 10x leverage, right? 10x leverage. As you get better with your entries, use 20x leverage. Okay, guys? And you'll know when you're better with your entries because every time you post your, don't forget, after you do these trades, you post your entries and these 10 trade review section. After we reviewed the 10 trades, once you've mastered your entries, we'll tell you that you're able to move from 10 to 20x leverage, guys. Work the system, follow the system, do what you're supposed to do.